We have to plus verb. We have to be humble. We have to be forgiving. We have to be organized. We have to clean our room. We have to clean our room. We have to follow the rules. We have to study for exams. We have to be open-minded. We have to be kind to others. We have to share with others. We have to be good listeners. We have to be self-disciplined. We have to control our temper. We have to be careful with fire. We have to be kind to animals. We have to keep our promises. We have to use our time wisely. We have to be good neighbors. We have to listen to our parents. We have to listen to our parents. We have to pay our bills on time. We have to take care of our pets. We have to be good role models. We have to be good team players. We have to be responsible drivers. We have to be diligent in our work. We have to be diligent in our work. We have to practice good manners. We have to be mindful of our health. We have to be adaptable to change. We have to be responsible travelers. We have to be careful with electricity. We have to communicate effectively. We have to be good problem solvers. We have to be honest with ourselves. We have to be careful with chemicals. We have to be responsible borrowers. We have to be careful with our words. We have to wear seat belts in the car. We have to save money for the future. We have to be respectful to our elders. We have to be respectful to our elders. We have to go to work to earn a living. We have to be responsible consumers. We have to be mindful of our spending. We have to be responsible pet owners. We have to brush our teeth before bed. We have to take care of our belongings. We have to take care of our belongings. We have to be careful with our choices. We have to be aware of our own biases. We have to keep our environment clean. We have to be on time for appointments. We have to drink water to stay hydrated. We have to be grateful for what we have. We have to eat breakfast every morning. We have to say please and thank you. We have to be open to new experiences. We have to be gentle with fragile objects. We have to be active in our communities. We have to be responsible with firearms. We have to ask for help when we need it. We have to be supportive of equal rights. We have to be aware of our surroundings. We have to be prepared for emergencies. We have to be careful with sharp objects. We have to be responsible for our actions. We have to be punctual for appointments. We have to be considerate of others' time. We have to be considerate of others' time. We have to be empathetic towards others. We have to be honest in our relationships. We have to be responsible digital citizens. We have to take care of our mental health. We have to be mindful of our eating habits. We have to be good citizens of our country. We have to be supportive of those in need. We have to be supportive of those in need. We have to follow traffic rules when driving. We have to be open to learning new things. We have to listen to our teachers in school. We have to respect other people's opinions. We have to be respectful of personal space. We have to be careful with our use of water. We have to be careful with our use of water. We have to be careful with our use of paper. We have to be grateful for the food we have. We have to be respectful of different abilities. We have to be mindful of our body language. We have to be patient when teaching others. We have to be honest in our communication. We have to be accountable for our mistakes. We have to be respectful of people's privacy. We have to be open to feedback from others. We have to be open to constructive criticism. We have to be conscious of our water usage. We have to be respectful of different cultures. We have to be careful with our use of plastic. We have to be proactive in solving problems. We have to get enough sleep for proper rest. We have to be considerate of others' feelings. We have to take care of our personal hygiene. We have to be mindful of our carbon footprint. We have to be respectful of different religions. We have to be supportive of local businesses. We have to be supportive of local businesses. We have to be respectful of different opinions. We have to be resourceful in finding solutions. We have to be mindful of our cultural heritage. We have to exercise regularly for good health. We have to recycle to protect the environment. We have to be grateful for the love we receive. We have to be careful with our use of gasoline. We have to be grateful for the beauty of nature. We have to be mindful of our impact on wildlife. We have to be persistent in pursuing our goals. We have to be proactive in seeking knowledge. We have to be grateful for the little things in life. We have to be compassionate towards animals. We have to be supportive of local communities. We have to be supportive of local communities. We have to be careful with our use of electricity. We have to be patient when teaching new skills. We have to support each other in times of need. We have to be careful with our use of resources. We have to be patient with ourselves and others. We have to apologize when we make a mistake. We have to apologize when we make a mistake. We have to apologize when we make a mistake. We have to apologize when we make a mistake. We have to be honest with ourselves and others. We have to take breaks when we're feeling tired. We have to be careful with our use of antibiotics. We have to be careful with our use of pesticides. We have to be proactive in building relationships. We have to be respectful of diverse backgrounds. We have to be careful with our personal finances. We have to be respectful of personal boundaries. We have to be responsible for our own education. We have to be responsible users of social media. We have to be supportive of each other's dreams. We have to be responsible with hazardous waste. We have to be proactive in maintaining our health. We have to be good stewards of the environment. We have to be good stewards of the environment. We have to be responsible for our own happiness. We have to be careful with our online interactions. We have to be inclusive and accepting of diversity. We have to be mindful of our energy consumption. We have to be responsible for our own happiness. We have to be supportive of our friends and family. We have to be supportive of our friends and family. We have to be supportive of those with disabilities. We have to be careful with our use of social media. We have to be grateful for the friendships we have. We have to be mindful of our impact on marine life. We have to express gratitude to those who help us. We have to be understanding of cultural differences. We have to be supportive of those who are healing. We have to be respectful of different learning styles. We have to be respectful of different political beliefs. We have to be supportive of those who are grieving. We have to be mindful of our impact on air pollution. We have to be grateful for the opportunities to travel. We have to be respectful of different dietary choices. We have to be responsible with hazardous materials. We have to be responsible with hazardous materials. We have to turn off the lights when we leave a room. We have to be mindful of our environmental footprint. We have to wear appropriate clothing for the weather. We have to be responsible consumers of technology. We have to be mindful of our impact on deforestation. We have to be patient when teaching new languages. We have to be respectful of different family structures. We have to be grateful for the opportunities we have. We have to be good listeners and not interrupt others. We have to be generous with our time and resources. We have to be mindful of our words' impact on others. We have to be supportive of mental health awareness. We have to be understanding of different perspectives. We have to be patient when things don't go as planned. We have to be good stewards of the Earth's resources. We have to be good examples for younger generations. We have to be careful with our use of artificial additives. We have to be mindful of our impact on the ozone layer. We have to be patient when teaching complex concepts. We have to be patient when teaching complex concepts. We have to be careful with our use of natural resources. We have to be empathetic towards those facing poverty. We have to be grateful for the natural beauty around us. We have to be understanding of different learning paces. We have to be responsible users of personal information. We have to be understanding of different religious beliefs. We have to be patient when teaching new skills to others. We have to be good mentors to those who need guidance. We have to be careful with our personal information online. We have to be understanding of different cultural practices. We have to be grateful for the diversity in our communities. We have to ask for permission before borrowing something. We have to be empathetic towards those facing challenges. We have to be empathetic towards those experiencing loss. We have to be empathetic towards those experiencing loss. We have to be supportive of equal educational opportunities. We have to be honest with ourselves about our weaknesses. We have to be supportive of others' dreams and aspirations. We have to be mindful of our impact on endangered species. We have to be responsible users of prescription medications. We have to be grateful for the opportunities we have to learn.